T-minus 50 seconds. T-minus 40 seconds. T-minus 30 seconds. T-minus 20 seconds. Ten, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, 0.
What is going on, everybody? Welcome back to the Humm Baby Baseball channel. And today, we got a new series. We do not want to underestimate the Pittsburgh Pirates. We want to be ready for this series, so we're going to check out who's going to be pitching tonight, check out the lineups, do a little series preview, and a little prediction, and we will be ready for some baseball coming off of an insane series against the Dodgers where we won 3 out of 4 games in Los Angeles. The last 2 in unbelievable come from behind fashion. Right now, the Giants, they are the story of baseball, and the NL West is the story of baseball. You got to be looking at the West if you're a baseball fan, because right now 3 teams, 2 of them were supposed to be these amazing teams, and they are really good teams in the Dodgers and Padres, but the Giants have been better than both and are currently in first place, and we ain't playing around. There will be no falling apart in the second half this year, and the Giants are already off to a good second half start. Not great. We lost 2 out of 3 in St. Louis, but then we won 3 out of 4 in LA. All said, that's a pretty good road trip. So we'll take it. And I want to thank everyone for jumping in here for this pregame show and for this series preview with Jay Sonas 16. Let's go Giants. Brandon 49ers faithful. I want to sweep. I'm greedy. LOL. Let's go Giants. James Decker, Romo 2001, good trade potential video. Oh, thank you so much, Romo. And James Decker, play every game like it's a postseason game. Starting Marte to the Giants could happen. And the Pirates, oh man, yeah, they are not only an MLB team, they are an MLB team that if you underestimate, they will spank you. Every team has extreme talent, and today is no exception with the Pirates. Eric need to have a good homestand. We need a good homestand. We're at Oracle Park today. Almost said Candlestick. We're at Oracle Park today for this game against the Pittsburgh Pirates. And let's not waste any more time. We'll jump into the lineups for this game, and you could say they're already getting ready to get underway in this one. But here is the lineup for the visiting Pirates with Frazier. Ke'Bryan Hayes is a beast. Got to look out for him. Brian Reynolds, very, hardcore Giants fans know him because he was in our organization. Gamble in left field, Nogowski at first base, Gregory Polanco at in right field, Stallings behind the plate, Kevin Newman at short, and then on the mound is going to be cool, and this is the guy we got to look out for today. Like I said, there's no easy matchups when you're a major league pitcher. You still have to look out for them. So the Giants today need to bring on their A game because, Chad Kuhl's actually been good in 12 starts, 4.31 ERA, 56 innings pitched, 45 strikeouts, 3-5 record. Obviously he's not, he's not an elite pitcher, but if you're careful, if you're not careful, I should say, and you don't really go up there with a game plan, he will get you. So hopefully the hitters are prepared and ready to go today against Chad Kuhl. He'll be the pitcher for the Pirates. And for the Giants, it's going to be Johnny Cueto. And here's our lineup. Wade Jr., Yastrzemski in right, Posey behind the dish in the squat. We got Alex Dickerson in left, Donnie Solano at second, Jason Vossler at third, Estrada at short, and Duggar in center field. Again, a lot of guys who are not our regulars. Crawford is out, but Estrada's been amazing. Longoria's out. Vossler, what an at-bat yesterday for Jason Vossler. He was a pro up there, not chasing, not even thinking about chasing, and just an amazing at-bat by Jason Vossler yesterday. Donnie Barrels at second. But yeah, a lot of our regulars are hurt. But, next man up mentality with this Giants team. Let me jump into the comments section of Sebastian Dispo. Hopefully we get at least 2 out of 3. Yeah, 2 out of 3 is minimum. Other than that, it's a big disappointment. Sourdough Jack, the Giants historically love to make trades with the team that is in town. Yes, it's happened before. Schmidt and Vanderwall for Rios and Vogie come to mind. Ray Durham with Milwaukee, I remember that. And then we end up re-signing Durham for 07, I think. Maybe 06 or maybe 06. We brought him back for 06. Giants should have swept the Pirates when they played in Pittsburgh. Should have, could have, would have. We got to do it here. We got to do it here, Romo. Hope Cueto is ready to shimmy a win today. So, Johnny Cueto. It's all about Johnny Cueto. And, he's had some time on the IL this year, but he has been good at times. He's had some good starts. He's had some shaky starts. That's been the story of Johnny Cueto. But when he's been good, he's been really good. He almost had a complete game this year. Came within like 1 out of a complete game, almost a shutout, actually. Overall, 4.01 ERA is actually his best ERA since 2018. 6-5 on the season. 83 innings. He's given up a lot of hits with 91 hits, but he has 70 strikeouts, which is decent for Cueto. He used to be a strikeout pitcher back in 14 with the Reds, but he'll get some guys, obviously keep him off balance with his with the quick pitches and his delayed pitches and all his antics out there. Just so fun to watch. Johnny Cueto is absolutely awesome. So it's going to be fun to watch him. But yeah, this is a game where runs could be scored. We don't know. Chad Kuhl, like I said, pretty good. Johnny Cueto, pretty good. Neither of these guys are elite pitchers at this point in their careers. Johnny Cueto maybe at once was. He started the 2016 All-Star game, but at this point in his career, I wouldn't call him an elite pitcher. But it's still very good, and he could have an elite game. Let's get those likes up. Smash the like button here. We're doing a little series preview today. And so those are your lineups for today's ball game. And these games are really, really important. We know the Dodgers-Giants games are important. But let's not just, sleep on the Pirates and think we're just going to roll over them. This is baseball. This ain't basketball. This ain't some, LeBron James and D. Wade and whatever. I know that's old school now, but, ganging up on, on some team, whatever. Gaining up on the Magic and taking them out. No, this is a game where anything can happen. We have to play with our heads up, play with energy and play with the same, at least as close as we can with the same intensity that we had with the Dodgers. So tonight, Chad Kuhl against Johnny Cueto. And coming off, like I said, 2 straight come from behind victories against the Dodgers in 9th inning wins. The Pirates coming off a series in which they just got swept by none other than the Arizona Diamondbacks. Is that good or bad? It's good because they just lost to the D-backs, so they are reeling right now. There's a team we can get to. They're not that great, but it's bad because they're looking to turn that around, and they're due for a win. So the Pirates are due for some wins. We can't let it happen. In May, the Pirates, like I said, like you said earlier, we split a 4-game series in Pittsburgh. We got to play better against a team like the Pirates. They are a team that will play up to their competition. They won a series against the Mets last weekend. They are not a bad team when you let them be a good team. So we'll see what can happen. David D. Koenig, rest in peace, Dick Tidrow. First I heard of this. Oh, passed away July 10th. Okay, I did not hear about that. So rest in peace, Dick Tidrow, who's worked in the Giants front office, former pitcher for the Yankees, Cubs, a few other teams. I didn't know that he passed away. San Francisco native, Dick Tidrow. Back to the comments section. So, yeah, so sad to hear about that. Giants got my Dodgers pretty good last night. I got to respect the Giants. Ari, thank you so much. I do appreciate that. Y'all are obviously the champions right now, and you're going to be fine. You're going to win more games. It's going to be crazy down to the wire. We'll see what happens. James Decker, best thing about baseball, any team can beat any other team. Absolutely true. Knight is here. David Knight, my Nats are losing to the Orioles. That is really depressing, but that's how it goes. Geese Deli, Dodgers got screwed last night, not going to lie. It's going to, the only argument there is that, and it's just, if you watch the at bat, not to go back, not to go back into this argument, but if you watch the at bat, Darren Ruff, there were 4 balls thrown before that check swing. So there's an argument that he should have already walked in the tying run, because a ball that was a foot off the plate, maybe more, was called a strike. So both teams can complain about the umpires, honestly. But yeah, that last was a swing. I did eventually look at it. Clearly it was a swing, which is not surprising. It was a swing, but again, he should have already walked. He should have already walked. Back to the chat. The Dodgers got screwed. Yep. Giants forever. Zendava is here. Tyler Burbeck. The Giants almost got screwed last night. 2-0 pitch 5 inches off the plate. Thank you. That's the one I'm referring to, Tyler. Mariners are supposedly interested in Adam Frazier. Speaking of the Pirates, yeah, Frazier in the lineup tonight. So we will see what happens. But yeah, as for this series, like I said, Chad Kuhl against Johnny Cueto. Saturday should be Will Crow, very good looking young pitcher who's not having a very good season. He's 1-5, 6.12 ERA. I believe former Nationals player. Didn't he come over to the Pirates in a trade from the Nationals? Will Crow, I'm almost sure, was a Nationals draft pick. I'm going to double check that. Yeah, Nationals second round 2017. Will Crow played for the Nationals in 2020, 3 games. He's a good-looking prospect, but he has not had much success in the big leagues. 13 starts, 60 innings, 68 hits given up, 30 walks in 60 innings. Tomorrow is going to be, the Giants have to take advantage with Kevin Gausman going. If we, anything can happen in baseball, but Kevin Gausman against Will Crow, who is, again, a good-looking pitcher, but he has been wild and ineffective this year. We have to get to Will Crow tomorrow. And then JT Brubaker against Alex Wood on Sunday. JT 4-9, 4.68 ERA. Alex Wood 8-3, 3.77. I love this series for the Giants. Cueto, Gausman, Wood. I think today might be the toughest, to be honest, coming off of just those crazy games in Los Angeles. And Chad Kuhl, I have a feeling, might have a good game tonight. I have a feeling he's going to pitch pretty well. But Giants have a chance to sweep this series. If the Giants sweep this series, and if the Dodgers and Padres lose even just 1 or 2 games in their series, all of a sudden the Giants are going to have a very formidable lead, and time is running out. We're going to be in August. The Giants are going to be in a position where it no longer makes sense to predict for them to be underdogs to win the division. And that's what we need. This series is so big. We really need to win 2 out of 3, and really a sweep would be ideal. A sweep would be ideal here against these Pirates. And Gausman's coming off a tough start. How often does he have 2 back-to-back tough starts? Not very often. So I'm pretty sure Gausman's going to bring it tomorrow. But today it's all about Johnny Cueto. That's a great point, Eric. Dodgers fans need to suck it up. Dodgers fans, they've been texting me. They've been leaving messages for me, and we got screwed. Game should have been over. I get it. We got screwed too. He should have been walked, and the tying run would have came home, and the game would have never been in danger of being over. We would have had the same opportunities we had, probably won the game. But he called a ball, and he did end up getting walked because he deserved to be walked. So really, and I'm coming from a Giants point of view, I get that, but really, it should have never gotten to that pitch. It basically corrected a wrong earlier in that bat. 4 balls were thrown. So that call corrected a wrong. Not saying 2 wrongs make a right, but they did last night. Moving on to the comment section. Aries Swallow, Dodgers have Price on the mound. Yeah, Price is going tonight for the Dodgers against the Rockies. Air, I know it sucks, friend, but that's baseball. Come on, that's the nature of the beast. It was an awful call, I admit it. Oh, it was an awful call. I looked at the replay. He went. It was an awful call. So was the pitch a foot off the plate. That was an awful call. So was the calls that we got last season to end our season. We would have been in the playoffs, and our umpire was trash. Okay, Drake, whatever, sucks. Last season. Starling Marte may be an upgrade from Mike Tauchman. Yeah, I would say he must be. Hey, we got a Royals fan here. Coming from a Royals fan, really impressed with your team. I hope you beat out the Dodgers. B-Patch25, thank you so much. And you know, the Royals, I've been to Kauffman Stadium at least 4 or 5 times. It's a great place, great city. Negro Hall of Fame Museum in Kansas City. That's where it's at. Really love Kansas City. Would it be on my top 10 cities. But yeah, Kansas City Royals are not having the best of seasons. 39-55, 18 games out. Does not look like this is going to be their year. So I would assume that, and I haven't talked much about the Royals, but they may be, they may be willing to trade some of their guys. Danny Duffy could be on the trade block. Whit Merrifield may be on the trade block. Tell me if you know anything about that. But the Royals, Giants probably have some interest in Danny Duffy. And Danny Duffy's not the best of the best pitcher, but you know what? Like I said, if someone goes down, I might rather have Danny Duffy than who's next in the rotation. Sanchez, who's been hurt all year. Tyler Beatty, who's just coming off surgery and hasn't looked good. Random guy from AAA. Just pull someone there. I don't think so. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, both teams were screwed. B-Patch, coming from Royals fan. Thank you again. Thomas, crazy how the Blue Jays had a higher chance at winning the World Series than we did up until today on Fangraphs. Jeez. It all evened out. He would have been walked either way. It all evened out, exactly. And I understand the Dodgers manager, Roberts, getting pissed off. I'd have been pissed off, too, if I was mad. I'd be like, are you freaking kidding me? That ball, he went. I would have been pissed off, too. And if I was a Dodgers fan, I'd be pissed off, but I would also admit we both got screwed, like B-Patch, not B-Patch, but Ari has said. I saw the Giants are still interested in Danny Duffy despite his injury. I wanted the Dodgers to get him until left flexor strain. If the Dodgers get rid of Marte, what will they have at that point of the D-backs? I have no idea, but they're going to have to get some prospects or something and restart because they're just terrible. But the D-backs did just take care of the Pirates. So, bad against bad, the Pirates lost. We have to beat up on these Pirates. I'll take a loss and not freak out, but if we lose this series, there's going to be some rants. And I understand, we've had such a great season, what am I mad about? But you can't lose to the Pirates. You can't get swept by the Pirates or lose 2 out of 3 to the Pirates if you're planning on winning this division. We just don't have the luxury to do that. We have too many really big games this season. We're going to have to deal with the Padres some more. We're going to have to deal with the Braves. We're going to have to deal with the Dodgers a whole bunch more. And if we look at the Giants' schedule, the rest of this season, it is not the easiest of schedules. See if I can bring it up. Okay, so the game has not gotten underway yet. It should be getting underway very soon, maybe 10 minutes or so. So I'm going to jump away from here for a moment. And let's see what's going on with the San Francisco Giants, if this ever loads. Okay, so Pirates today. Chinese Heritage Night, by the way. I didn't even know. Chinese Heritage Night tonight. So Lucille Flipper Beanie tomorrow, Pirates. Johnny Cueto Fig Pin, okay, Pirates. Then we got a nice day off on Monday, and then it's the Dodgers. 3 games against the Dodgers. First Responders Night, Filipino Heritage Night. Okay, we got 3 against the Dodgers. So that's why this series is so important. We go right back to the Dodgers and then the Astros. The Astros are no joke. Love them or hate them, the Astros are no joke. Then we got the D-backs for 4. Brewers for 3. They're in first place. D-backs for 2. Rockies for 4, and then the Mets, and then the A's, and then the Mets, and then the Braves, and then the Brewers. I mean, these are all good teams. All good teams. Dodgers, look at how this schedule ends. Cubs, Padres, Braves again, Padres, and then Rockies, D-backs, thank God, to end the season. At least we end the season. No, we go into October, right? Oh, and then Padres for 3. So there you have it. It's a lot of games. and a lot of really good teams. So there you have that schedule. Now to see your guys' thoughts. Running back a little bit. B-Patch, Tom Dolan. I think Marte is an old-school Sabian type move. I don't think it has much value unless it's for secondary prospects. Marte isn't really a Farhan type player. Good point. Tyler Burbeck, I wouldn't mind giving up a Joey Bart to pick up a pitcher as electric as Trevor Rogers. I don't want to give up Joey Bart. I think he's going to have a good big league career. I could be wrong, but I think he's going to have a super big league career. I think he's, I'm not saying Hall of Fame, but Wall of Fame. I'm not saying Hall, but Wall. Jeffrey Krasny, I suspect the Giants are seriously looking for one or two of the Pirates relief pitchers. Rodriguez, yes. Bednar, yes. Chris Stratton, yes. For sure, especially Rodriguez, but Bednar as well. Ray Roberts never gets ejected, and then he got ejected in back-to-back games. Crazy enough. James Decker, we had multiple times in those last few games to beat the Padres. Bad calls didn't help, but we left guys alone a lot. We've had problems with runners in scoring position recently, getting better at it, especially late in game. We need to do that. Imagine bringing back Bumgarner. And it crossed my mind, Tommy Carter, but I don't think they would do it. And I don't know if Bumgarner even wants to come back. He didn't sign with us. Yeah, I don't know if he wants to come back. So you don't want to bring him back if he's not going to be happy. But there's that thing they did with the Angels where we picked up Zach Cozart, took his horrific contract, and said, you guys got to throw in Will Wilson. What if we said, you guys have to give us Bumgarner, but we also get this bomb-ass prospect? Something like that. Crossed my mind. I don't think that would happen. Area Pirates do have some talent. Yeah, Hayes, Ke'Bryan Hayes, Reynolds, Frazier, Tyler Anderson, former Giant, Richard Rodriguez. Are you I think you're a Dodgers fan. Matt21, I think the D-backs and Marte aren't going anywhere. Dodgers still breathing down our next schedule is brutal. It is. A few easy series. You call them easy. Even the easy series are not that easy. I guarantee this is not going to be, we're not just going to blow them out 3 straight games against the Pirates. There's going to be some close games here. Farhan's trademark is undervalued, underutilized talent. It is. Yaz, Wade, Estrada, and they almost always work out. It's so impressive. Why does it feel like the Astros could sweep the Giants? Because they can. So we have to be ready. Jay Hutchins, I'm not worried. Jenny Vega, what is going on? Zendava, what is going on? We will be tested down the stretch. Trevor Rogers wouldn't mind giving up a top 10 prospect like Trevor Rogers. He's worth it. I get what you're saying, but it's scary to give away a Joey Bart. I really don't want to give away a Joey Bart. But if the Giants front office think he's going to stink and he's not going to be a good big leaguer, if that's their intelligence, if that's what they're being told, hey, go for it. It's a risk. Yeah, Mad Bum is done with us and we are done with Mad Bum. I think so, Zendava. I don't think he even wants to come back. It was just something that crossed my mind. It doesn't have to be Mad Bum, but any way you can get a player, a pitcher who could help us, who's maybe older, who's on a not the best contract, but he still could help us. You pick up a prospect, something they could pull off. I don't think it's time to do that. I think it's more likely that we will just trade some prospects straight up and get a legit pitcher to help us with a World Series run. The Giants are in first place after all. We're getting ready for first pitch here. First pitch is coming. Johnny Cueto against Adam Frazier. Adam Frazier, 330. Look at his batting average. 330 on the year, 848 OPS. And all through the lineup, Brian Reynolds hitting 306. Ke'Bryan Hayes, he's a major threat, hitting 273. Nogowski hitting 319. Yeah, there's good hitters in this lineup. There's some guys who haven't had great years like Newman and Polanco, but all in all, we have to be careful with this Pirates team. This is not a guaranteed victory. Not in the least. But I'll do my predictions. And for tonight's game, I do have the Giants sweeping this series. They will take tonight's game, though, by a final score of 7-5 tonight. 7-5 is your final. Pirates will get some runs on the board, but the Giants will take this one by a score of 7-5, and we will sweep this series. It has to be done. I'm very confident in this team right now. Yeah, Taylor Rogers. You're talking about Taylor Rogers from the Twins. Tom Dolan. Yeah, Taylor Rogers. What did I say? There's a guy named Trevor Rogers too, though. Isn't there a Trevor Rogers too? Yeah, there's like 3 Rogers in baseball right now. Trevor Rogers is a pitcher for the Marlins. Yeah, so there's a Trevor Rogers, there's a Taylor Rogers, and there's a Tyler Rogers. They're not triplets. Chelsea 2-1 Giants. Junior 7-2. Zendava 5-4. Wade Jr., Vossler, we got him in the lineup today, and I really like him. Teams like Pirates do play spoiler a lot. David Knight. My score prediction is 7-0, 4-hit shutout. Tyler Burbeck. Love that prediction right there. I hope it comes true. I hope it's a stress-free night, and we'll see what happens. So, first pitch is coming here shortly. Zendava Wade Jr. is a stud. So is Yaz. Trevor Rogers is a 23-year-old stud. Yeah, Trevor Rogers is a name. That's why I didn't say anything. I assumed you were talking when someone said Trevor Rogers. I assumed you were talking about Trevor Rogers, not Taylor Rogers. Taylor Rogers on the Twins. Trevor Rogers on the Mariners, Marlins, and Tyler Rogers on the Giants. We got the submariner. We got the coolest of the three. Okay, as far as deliveries, let's be honest. The other guys are lefties, I think. Matthew Bascom 13-5 with the prediction. I like that SF logo you got there. Jenny Vega is here, and Check Mapping got 5-3 on the final. We want all the Rogers, Chelsea. We should get all the Rogers. Like, we should have it like a 7th, 8th, and 9th inning guy. One of them for the 7th, maybe Tyler. One of them sets it up, Taylor, or one of the others sets it up in the 8th, and then we have our closer in the 9th. And, dude, they would have some kind of marketing deal with that. You know, I don't know what it would be, but that would be insane if we got all the Rogers. That really would be. Thank you, guys. Matthew Bascom. Thank you, Jenny Vega. James Decker, thank you for Jenny Vega for moderating today's stream, and David Knight for moderating today's stream. I really appreciate that. Keeping everything under wraps. Gosman is not under contract, B-Patch, because Gosman is under a $17 million contract that he got from the qualifying offer that he accepted. So it's a 1-year deal. So Gosman is going to be a free agent, probably sign elsewhere, if I had to guess. Which or maybe, who knows? Maybe he gives the Giants. Maybe he appreciates that qualifying offer. He likes it here, and they work something out. We'll see. But yeah. Let's go Giants, guys. Let's go Giants. Let's make it happen, guys. So I'm going to let you all watch the game, and I'm going to watch the game, okay? And we will see what happens, and we will be back. I plan to be back in about 3 hours from now. I'll let you know, though. Check out my, just always check my community tab. If you don't see me going live, I'll let you know if for whatever reason I can't make it. But I plan to be back in 3 hours, so we'll see you guys then. Have a fantastic day. Hit the thumbs up button. Hit the subscribe button. You guys know what to do. Thank you so much for the support. Let's go Giants. I got it 7-5 tonight. Johnny Cueto's coming hard. And I got who's hitting the bomb tonight. I want to know who's going deep tonight. I got Jason Vossler going deep into the right field stands tonight. Not quite into the water, but it will be close. I got Jason Vossler with the bomb to right field tonight. Let me know who's going deep. You guys have a great day. We will talk to you after the freaking game. Thank you again. Shout out to everybody. We will see you next time, and I will leave you with a Yaz bomb.
So now you got a little more speed out there. Yastrzemski goes after the first pitch, skies one to right, carrying well. Carlson back, still going back, and it's gone!